He's a musician with a sound that blends upbeat garage rock and folk melodies, and his brand new album Battery Lane just came out this month.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Pittsburgh's own Zack Keim. We are so honored to have you here with us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, all right. So congratulations,
Thanks.
First of all, on the new album. Let's talk about which is right here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love that it's vinyl. What is this?
A nice throwback.
Right. Who influenced you to do this album?
I think the Beatles had a big influence on my musical journey. My dad was a really big music fan, so I went to like so many concerts growing up, especially like locally in Pittsburgh, like Heartwood Acres, like the Pittsburgh Blues Festival, and like Moondogs, and a lot of like the open stages around Pittsburgh. I would go see local artists, and also local artists like Josh Urbanitz from Meeting Important People, and Andre Costello, and a lot of different artists around Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Pittsburgh, it's such a creative city, and this really inspired you to write and create all of your music, right? Did you find it a good place?
Yeah, Pittsburgh's always been home. My mom still lives here, and I live here, and it's a great city, and also the Pittsburgh music scene's been very supportive of my journey.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so we want to talk about your new music video here. It's called 25 Years. And tell me how this was shot, because this is different. This is very creative.
Yeah, 25 Years. It was shot by my buddy Anthony Peduzzi, who's a wonderful director in the Pittsburgh region, but not like the typical music video. Every person in the audience, this was filmed at Brillo Box, Lawrenceville, every person in the audience had a different camera, like a Nintendo DS, like a flip phone, a GoPro. I mean, people had their iPhones, they were submitting footage, so all the shots in this video are from different angles.
Wow. Well, how did you come up with this idea? Because I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before.
It's pretty unique. I think that's why we wanted to try something just, you know, the average music video, but that was Anthony's idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool because then, yeah, you get everybody's perspective too, but even the different mediums, it just makes it look so cool.
Thank you.
Such a great throwback. But also we want to talk about your song was added to Spotify's new rock playlist a couple of weeks ago, and how exciting was that for you?
It was pretty crazy because there was about like 900,000 people that playlist reached, so like my Spotify was like blowing up for like, and it was just random because like you submit a song on Spotify if you're an artist, and like you just type in a pitch, and then they liked it. You just
Were you surprised when this happened? Where were you when you found out, and what was your immediate reaction?
I don't know where I was. I was probably somewhere in the Pittsburgh region.
Somewhere, yeah.
Somewhere jamming to his music.
Somewhere in Pittsburgh. Were you surprised?
Yeah, because it's not a track that I really thought that would really take off like that, but you never know when you're working on a record which songs are gonna take off or not, you know?
Yeah, that's very true. Well, speaking of records, where can someone pick up this record?
So this record you can pick up on, it's on Evan Westfall of Camp's Super Sport Records, which Camp is a band from Columbus, Ohio, but you can also pick it up at your Pittsburgh record store this weekend. It's available at The Attic, Get Hip Records. The Government Center will probably have it at some point. I'll try to drop off some copies of Jerry's, but you can pick it up at your local record store and support your local record store.
That's great.
Well, even along with that, you have an album release event coming up soon too,
yes,
right?
So March 8th, I'm kicking off my U.S. tour next week. I'm going to play D.C. and Columbus and Chicago, but I'll be playing Pittsburgh March 8th at Spirit Hall with Ames Harding and the Mirage, Sunny Days and the Weathermen, Weird Paul, if you know Weird Paul, and Titletown is going to DJ, and it's going to be a big event. It's a Saturday, March 8th, and please come out and come see some rock and roll. Yeah,
and if you had to pick a track or a song on this album, is there something that people will really connect with and resonate with?
I think Battery Lane, I think the whole concept of the record is like, I wrote some of it in Pittsburgh, but I was living in D.C. for a period in a random apartment in a relationship, and then that ended. And then I think it's about starting all over again, because it's like a record. I started playing music when I was like 16. I got signed a label, and then I'm 28 now, and I just kind of, over the last couple of years, I started over again, just kind of wanted to work on the music I really like and genuinely wanted to write. So it's about people with aspirations, inspirations that, you know, it's never too late to start all over.
Yeah, I love that so much.
Something that we can all resonate with.
That's right.
Sure.
That's right.
Oh, we love that.
So
well,
inspiring.
good luck with everything.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
pick up the
nice
record.
meeting you.
All right, well, don't go anywhere, because we have a very special performance from Zack coming up right here on Talk Pittsburgh.